Greetings, people of the internet. Now, I made many other tutorials. If you stumble on this video for Flash, hi, I'm Jonathan Bishop. I'm an animator. I got my Wacom drawing tablet. And today we're going to draw and animate a stick figure moving around in Flash cs3. I don't have Animate cs3 or anything. There will be tutorials soon when I get it cracked and ready. So now I'm gonna teach you too. So this is a camera. Now you can get this from other places. I don't know. I just got it from this guy who showed me how to get it. And this is called a VCam, which is a virtual camera. If I go into here, you can't see it because I'm an idiot. If I get this layer, go to my brush, and if I put pressure sensitivity on, if I draw this, it's gonna be up more close. And I can also manipulate the camera in a couple of ways. For example, if I do that, now you can only see that part of it. So yeah, that's called the virtual camera tool, and that it is pretty good. It works well, works really good. So this is going to be my scene / background. Now because the background is very important. It doesn't seem like something important, but when you're animating, the background can tend to be very important, more important than you probably want to begin to admit. Now this is my box scene area. This is the basic ground, and then this is the area I want my stick man to grab a hold of, because he wants to get to this finish line here. Yes, because he does. So yeah, I mean, he wants to get here, and then he wants to get here. He's going to jump down. Simple, right? Okay, and we don't need it colored, but since I love giving details to my animation, I will, just for this occasion, I will draw it. I will, indeed I will. I'm sorry, I had to scoot my chair, and if you notice, I also added some things to the background. So, now that we have this, let's animate the actual character. Now, all we have to do is go here, create a new layer, and this is going to be our stick man. Now, you can see that the background is gray, so I'm going to use white because white is the only possible color I could use without it being weird. So we're going to make the stick man. He's going to be on the ground here. Now he doesn't need to look like he's directly on the ground, because it does. It looks like he's already on the ground. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out the frames. Here we go. And then on the layer of the stick man, I just have to go to Insert, Timeline, Blank Keyframe. And I can't see my character, so if I do it here, it could be completely wrong. And it could be like he's here and then he teleports, right? So we're going to go to down here in this button, and there's this thing that says onion skin. Now, there's two onion skins. You probably can't see it. There's onion skin outlines. There's edit multiple frames, and then there's onion skin. Click the first onion skin because it'll allow you to see your character in a faded image. Isn't that something? That is something, isn't it? I know, right? And you totally all wanted to hear that. You all did. Okay? So on this frame, he's going to start running. And he's going to start running. So using blank keyframes, we can keep being able to actually make the character move. So yeah. No, so here we go. So here we go. So in these frames, the character moves. So in the next frame, I'm going to, of course, just keep the character moving. That's all I'm going to do. Now, see, I know it seems like it matters, but no, if there's even the slightest bit of movement, it doesn't matter whether it looks like he's moving. It'll automatically look like that anyway. And, like, people think it has to look good, but it doesn't. That's just what snobs say. So okay, so what we're going to do is then we're going to take the leg in front, and we're going to take the leg in front. We're going to go like that. We're going to take this leg, do that, right? Well, we're not going to completely do that. We're going to do it again, blank. We're going to do it like that. We're going to do it like that, and then this time we're going to do it like that. So you can clearly see that there is movement going on here. And then the next frame, blank, he's going to stand still. He's going to stand still a frame like this. Like that, right? And then no. I'm gonna drag it out some other frames here. And then on the next frame, blank, he's gonna start going down, which is a bending motion. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Here we go. So, and then in this frame, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, right? And in this the frame there, we're gonna go, and he's gonna start jumping, and it's simple. And why did my voice change? My voice always changes sometimes, and I'm not sure why. So I'm just not I'm not sure why. Oh, actually, on this frame, I might start making him look like he's jumping upward, like that, because that seems like something I should do. That's very simple, isn't it? Like, that is just so simple, right? I mean, so basically, the more frames you have is like, alright, and, you can also reset your frame rate to help you. Now, like, whatchamacallit, the number, what am I trying to say? I don't know. The lower the number on your frame rate, it's set at 24 or 12 or something like that. The lower it is, the slower your frames are. I like the frames at 24. If they help you, if you're trying to make an animation that's slow, like a slow motion, but it has to, as far as I know, it has to be completely slow motion for that to even remotely work. So I suggest you just don't do it, because it's not such a really good feature. Like, it's a good feature, it's a fine feature, but it causes some problems here and there. You know, it causes some problems just, like around the corner and up and crap like that. Okay, so, and in this frame here, he's grabbing on. Yeah, and then on the next frame, he's actually touching it. So, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Here we are. And then, but in the next frame, I want to do that. Because on this frame, I want to do that. Okay. So, on this frame, and then we're going to do that, right? Well, and then we'll do that. So, that's the frame right there. Alright, so, and then on the next frame, it's going to be regular. That's basically the long and short of how it's going to work. It's a little creepy, it's a little weird and odd. One thing I almost forgot while doing this is the camera motion. What I want to do with my mouse is go here and about the frame. That's the wrong exact thing. No, I wanna do that. Yeah, so I can only see the frame behind. So yeah. So no, on the frame here, I want to key here, and I want to move my camera up a bit. Okay, and I want to make sure that it can't see, I want to make sure it can't see that white. It's not white, but it's gray. But, if you haven't noticed, preferably, But haven't you noticed, preferably, is that when your camera motion is over here on the VCam, it is white. And by the way, VCam stands for virtual camera, which means that it is a camera, but it's a virtual camera that you can use, maneuver, and so forth. Now, there are virtual cameras in Toon Boom, but they're built symmetrically right in, sorta. So there's a camera set. Now I don't know how. Now I think there's other cameras, but I don't know how to get them set up. I was trying, it wouldn't work. I couldn't move it or anything. So another thing about it, you might actually have to move the whole scene, right? So what are we doing, right? We got this, right? Okay. So yeah. So it does. It looks pretty nice. Him walking and then he jumps. That is pretty nice. I think I like that. So yeah. So let's get this out. Let me get myself set up here. One thing that I would like to do is, since I did that, I would like to make. I would like to do that, and on this frame here, I would like to make a blank keyframe, and I would like him to set himself up. I would like him to just like set himself up here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I want him to set himself up here. Yeah, I want him to basically just set himself up here. Now, on this keyframe, which is a key, what I want to do is I want to move the virtual camera up in this area here. The reason for that is when it gets up into this area, now I would like to move it up into here actually. Now that's a problem right there that I just spotted, is that it's almost touching that. So what I would like to do is, on here, I would like to draw him here. Doing that. Yep. So yeah. And then on next frame. Now it's gonna look a bit choppy at this point in time. It's gonna look really choppy. Like, that's the thing. It's gonna look choppy. I know, but I can't solve that. Since it's choppy, what you're gonna have to do is it's just gonna look choppy. I don't really know what to do. So I will show you what it looks like. So, and yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Here we go. That is it. That's basically it. That's all I can tell you. That's it. That's just it. I'll be back. Now, I know it does seem like that's it, but no, that's not it. We actually have to add him jumping over to the other part of the area. So, with our camera thing, let us do it. What he's going to do is there's a blank here, a blank keyframe. He's going to jump. He's going to go like that, and he's going to jump. He's going to go here, and now it's going to be like that. Right, now it's not going to be a direct jump. It's going to be more of a circle-ish. Like, I'm a circle, and then I'm going to bend my body out. Jump. You know, they do it in that, like, the old-style cartoons made by Flipbooks and stuff. Yeah, well, that's what I think is pretty cool. So yeah, and I know it's gonna look choppy here. This part is gonna look sort of choppy, and so yeah, that's really all we're gonna do. Now, art is my very compassion to the soul. So if you don't like this video, screw you and fuck you, because art is my compassion, and it's been my compassion for a long time. Okay, now this is the part he's going to start to bend his body out. Yeah, and then yeah, so. Yeah, and he's going to, yeah, and he catches this. I can guarantee that he does. He catches this. Yep. And then there you go. So it's about done actually. Okay, so blank, and that's it. That is it. All right, I'm gonna quickly play the animation. So I know that doesn't look right, does it? It's not. It should look correct, but it doesn't. So I'll be right back again. Now I'm not going to need my pen because I can use my mouse. But now I have to move the camera. Now there's a part about what all people forget is that they usually just forget this, and that is usually the cause of them losing their cool and losing, just like the stuff. So I'm gonna move the camera a tiny bit here. I'm gonna move it. I'm just gonna keep moving the camera. Key. It's gonna be fine. Key, and with this key, I'm going to shrink it a tiny bit, right about here. Yeah, shrink it right here, and keyframe, and then it's going to show this entire area. So it doesn't matter. All right, so let's watch the animation. Art is my compassion. I hope you understand that. Yeah, that was good. Now, what I want to do though is I want to extend those frames a tiny bit more. So, yeah. So this was animating in Flash cs3. I like that. That was amazing. That was awesome. So, yeah. Now it did look choppy. I understand that, but that's as best I can do. I'm not a full-fledged artist. I'm not really good at my job. I hope you understand that. If you don't understand that, there's something wrong with you, like, immediately. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.